Well, alright, we're going live. Do. Well, alright, so here's the problem I am confronted with currently. How's it going, Real German Kerman? Nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, I think I got everything situated. Alright, so this is the disposal unit from last time. We need to figure out how to put it down on the moon. And here's the problem I have been confronted with. Yeah, I auto-shaped these fairings. I can't figure out how to put them on robotic parts so I can make them articulate. I can put them here. That's about it. But that's not going to do me any good. So I really, Simulation Gaming posted a quick video of some fairings moving. Of course, Veos has this really cool SSTO and RSS that has fairings that can move on robotic parts, and I don't know how to do it because I can't get fairings to attach to robotic parts. And it's driving me freaking crazy. So, if you've got any suggestions, I am very, very open to hearing them. Otherwise, I'm going to have to proceed with basically, well, I guess I can build out the floor. Because we're going to need like a ramp or something to extend from this. So I think we'll do that part first. No, robotic parts. A ramp would be extra nice, and I guess for that we're going to need some gantry rails. I gotta spend more money. Dang it. RP-0, yes. Was this one RP-0? No? Panzerwaffle 44. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, that is a big gantry rail. I know I can scale them, but I'd rather... Was that the same one I just picked? They're both the same size. Okay, then. Let's go this way. Oh, come on, really? This might be a poor choice of fairing. So yeah, it looks like it'll just let me place it, you know, like anywhere. Whereas I would really like it to be centered. Oh, fine. This fairing can screw off. So we're going to start with one of these. 6 meter. God, it's so huge though. I really wanted something a lot thinner. A little smaller, perhaps. But, oh, you won't default to the center either. Alright then. Guess we're going to have to guess. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah, that is not centered. Dang it. Alright, let's scale it to an appropriate size. That's almost good enough. It's not Wednesday in Germany? Man, are you guys already in Thursday? He's from the future. How's it going, Simulation Gaming? I am very glad you are here. How the hell did you get fairings to attach to robotic parts? Because I cannot figure it out. We're going to need that anyway. That's our floor subassembly. Did that? Yeah. Dang it. Why does everything here hate me? Yeah, nowhere near centered. Can I get this off? Perfect. Alright, I'm going to deal with this later. Simulation gaming. Now that you're here, you're going to tell me how the hell you made those fairings articulate, because I cannot. They just want to default to attaching to these side fairings. Let me show you the issue I'm having here. Alright, so let's just assume for a second that's the fairing shape I want. How do I get it to attach to this hinge? Yeah, I probably should have asked well before coming into this, but honestly, this is the first time I've revisited this whole situation since last week. And had I known it wasn't just going to attach, I would have asked sooner. But so I guess for today, we're going to start by building a ramp, because I was going to do this kind of, it's going to clamshell to two sides, and there's going to be a ramp that extends and then comes down, and then the rover will just drive off of that. Attach one part to the fairing base, like one fairing, like so. That's just to get sizing. Copy it, put it to the side. Alright. Attach robotic part. Robotic parts. Just anywhere? Or does it have to be over here? I love being coached to do this with the delay. Alright, anywhere. I hope that yep was for anywhere and not on this side. Oh, I'll just do both. Simulation gaming is silently going mad. Rotate fairing 90 degrees. There we go. Was that 180? I hope you meant spare fairing. No down. So the attached node's on top like that. Oh, this is horrible. I am so sorry, everyone else. Alright, so if I rotate it horizontally, it will attach. Why is it going way over there? Hey, look at that! And so, can I rotate tool this? Look at this, we got it working. How's it going, Wookie? Simulation gaming was just trying to teach me how to do stuff. And I think it worked. No. I mean, it's mostly worked. We're going to try real hard to make this a thing. Clamshell that in. And dang it. We need to tuck, I think, like this. I should have duplicated this over before moving it around a whole bunch, huh? I also should have used fairings that are not see-through so I can see what the hell is going on here. Oh boy. You should have permissions, Simulation Gaming, and yes, please do so. It's very valuable stuff. Set that aside for a moment. We can get rid of this fairing. So basically, just by rotating the fairing around a whole bunch, we finally figured this out. And now we're going to adjust for fit and finish, because... oh, that's bad looking. Oi. Okay, that's not too terrible. Now, oh boy, the robotics menu is going to be absolutely flooded with stuff. Dang it. Oh, I'm so glad I labeled things. Look at me. Alright, add group. New hinge group down, new hinge group down. This works surprisingly well. Well, I appreciate you doubling the viewer count there, Simulation Gaming. That's pretty awesome. Alright, oh, I needed to leave that open because I need to, well, I should, yeah, no, let's go ahead and just tweak the robotics now. Oh, they're only going to open 90 degrees anyway. That works. I just need to, no, because I need to know which way they're articulating. Yep, alright, max 90. No, what the hell? Dang it. Alright. That can go away. Min 0? What is your position? Watch you be inverted. Nope, you're at 4. Okay. Hey, it copied over. That has never, ever, ever once happened to me before. Hey, hey, hey. That works. Clink. I mean, mostly, anyway. I was hoping to move the hinges, but of course that's going to move the fairings. So we're going to move these out so that they are... oh, come on. What the hell? And you won't go up any higher than that? Seriously? Aw, jeez. Killing me, Smalls. Alright. It's probably going to fall over, but... no, we're on Charlie now. We're going to take this outside for a little bit of a test spin. I do not have cubic octagonal struts between robotics and fairings. There's just robotics and then fairings. Oh, okay, did you think I was going to add them? Oh, I'm not moving those fairings if I don't have to. No, 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 that was entirely too much trouble. So while this loads, how's everyone's Wednesday? Well, we're gonna test for that, Wookie. All of my random clamps. Alright, robotics. Clamshell. How did the fairing get smaller than the rover? And, okay, good. We will have clearance to drive out. That's good. I know I'm gonna need a service ramp, because that on the moon will go tragically. Yes. Wow, I clicked out. Dang it. Come on. Okay, good enough. Revert. Vehicle assembly building. Oh, well, thanks for waking up for us, Wookie. That's pretty awesome of you. Use procedural wings for a ramp. Now that's a good idea. Just gonna open the clamshell so we can service things. Oh, we need to make the base bigger. Oh no, if we need to make the base bigger. Well, no, because the fairing expands around it, so that should be fine. Right? Because I don't want to make the base bigger, because then we got to redo all this fairing nonsense, and I really, really don't want to do that. Okay. How to build a ramp. Do we want to make one that goes above the rover and folds down like a leaf? Yeah, I don't want to have to redo the fairings, so I think I'm just going to leave the base alone and deal with the whole sizing thing. Although, really, I should have done the ramp and the sizing and all that stuff first and done the fairing part last. That would have been very beneficial. Alright. Alright, here was my initial plan, was to use a gantry rail. We'll scale this down one. Alright. Okay, good. So that center part is the part that moves. And of course, it's not centered. It never ever will be. It looks cooler. Now, I need I would like some self-contained thing, so when we deposit the old power couple in this, we can at least have some semblance of something to keep it in there during its flight to destruction. I think for right now, I'm just going to use structural parts because it's a little simpler than toying around with a wing trying to build a ramp. When really, for right now, I just need plates. Probably not a TIE fighter plate, but is there no node on top of this? There's no node that I can see, so let's... That's okay. Well, that's nice. That's extra nice. Just for this moment, that's not where it's going to go. Don't worry. I just want to see if this can be made to work and how big of a space we need. Oh no, this is going to go in the center. I just, the node isn't quite big enough to make it a thing. So I'm doing this for the time being to build out this platform, which is taking way more concentration than it actually should. I should not have duplicated things out so much. This is awkward. Way bigger than our platform, obviously. Yeah, now I certainly don't need 4 of them. 1. And now I'll never be able to tell if it's centered. That is even more awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, there's new panels? Dang it. No, actually, that might fit. If we can get the axis right. No, that totally doesn't fit. Ugh. Why you do this to me? Make me put these on one at a time. Of course. Triangular corners, bro. Dude, you're so right. I'm having kind of a dumb today. Good call, Whoop. Actually, if I just duplicate this around... Close enough. Dude, awesome. Alright, gantry rail. Either way is fine. How far out will you go? Alright. Where's my rover? Did I... what? There you are. Trying to hide. Oh, it's gonna duplicate a whole bunch. Yeah, okay. 1. I want only 1. There can be only 1. Yeah, you're probably right. If I can put a hinge here and attach it to the platform and sink it into the gantry rail, I can probably rotate it down a bit, but I don't think the gantry rail is going to get us quite enough. Yeah, that's as far out as it's going to take us. Yeah. I think that's a solid... should I put the hinge under the rail or between the rail and the surface platform? I guess my instinct was to put it between the rail and the platform. Yeah, I don't want to rotate the whole rail. That's going to make the platform slide through the fairing. So let's do this. You are now one assembly. Thank goodness. The gantry rail and your gantry rail. So you can extend while you extend. Alright. Alright, that's to positive, so we need to set your minimum to 0-ish. Yeah, let's just, there we go, perfect. And probably a maximum, but right now we'll set it at 55 degrees and just see what happens. I think the rail on top of a rail might be... Yeah, we're going to have to go rail, hinge, rail, hinge. So otherwise we're going to need extenders up here. And that's not going to do us very good with this wide wheelbase. And I'm going to have absolutely no hesitations about sinking this through the subfloor so that we can get the clearance that we need. I would be a terrible construction worker. And this should be obvious to everyone as to why. Alright, and then that hinge we didn't limit. So, return. That is really the most we're going to get out of this? Oh no, it's not. We haven't extended that other... Yeah, we have extended that other gantry rail to its fullest. As well as that one. But that does get us a lot closer to the ground. Man, am I going to need another? I'd almost rather do... Attach a hinge to the edge of the platform so the angle is not so steep. Yeah. I guess my plan was that would extend fully, and then this hinge would kind of cut back a little bit to adjust the angle. That gives us very little clearance for things like engines and stuff. How's it going, 30 speed? Oh, I did not mean to default everything. It's going to make things dumb. No. Alright, so put a third gantry rail on the underside of the platform. You can push the platform to the edge of the second hinge. Alright, sounds good. not the whole thing. How did that happen? Just one gantry rail, please. God, I wish you would snap to node. Make my life so much easier. You see, look at this. It's all discombobulated. That's half the problem. Alright, gantry rail. Other way gantry rail. We'll adjust for alignment in a little bit. Takes so long. Alright, this might work. That is an acceptable angle of approach that I don't think is going to flip us over. That is an acceptable distance to cover. And is that my first hinge? Yeah. We actually have a lot more clearance in this hinge, so because we're probably going to have fuel tanks down here that we have to deal with. So let's default everything. Yeah. No, let's open these up. Simulation gaming, you think one rail, one hinge is enough? I am not entirely convinced by that. I mean, that's just me, but... yeah, that's kind of the philosophy I come from too. Once it's working, don't screw with it anymore. Because then everything will go horribly, horribly awry. And now for all the clip cheating. How much does everyone hate me? Oh no, Wookie, you have an idea? Can I go outside and test this first? Yeah, why don't you type out your idea? We're gonna run outside and do a quick simulation. I should have rotated this 90 degrees so I could drive it down the crawler way. Oh yeah, if you're gonna have me undo any of these ridiculous robotic things that I've done, I'm definitely making a duplicate save. That is absolutely the plan, Wookie. Probably should have removed these clamps first, but every time I go through and collect these things, the game crashes. Which is extra weird. Oh no. Yeah, well, that's a thing. Alright. Oh, don't you dare fall over. Edit groups. I should have put them in groups. Oh boy. But it's working so well. What the hell is happening? Accurate simulations of moon conditions are accurate. So totally gonna up the speed. There we go. That's level. Riding the escalator down. Okay. Well, Wookie, I think all right, Wookie, I'm gonna read through that in its entirety in just a second. As soon as if I can get this thing off of this pad. Oh, what? Yeah, that's what I meant to click on. Decouple. Kathunk. Switch. Brakes. Perfect. Alright. Ah, the controls are inverted. Dang it, come on. Control from here. This is gonna help out so much. Alright. Wow, that was some impressive maneuverability. Oh, really? That's a thing, huh? Yeah, that is a thing. That's actually very much a thing. Okay. I don't think I could drive off of the platform if I had only one of these panels openable. Okay, so I can in fact, no, okay. You know what, we're done here. Revert to flight, revert to VAB. Alright. Wookie Goldberg. Possible reduction of rails and hinges. So instead of having the hinge at the center of the rail, slide the rail to its backmost extreme and put the hinge on there. You get 2 times the reach out of the rail. And then attach the hinge to the plate under the backside of the rover. Ah, I see what you're saying. Yes. Well, if both you and Simulation Gaming are advocating for that idea, I'm totally down. And because this... so stupid. Let's open this up so that we can have a look, and then let's see if we can't articulate these rails out of clipping mode because I'm real dumb. Oh, nope. How are you? Alright, so let's go up here and change this first, because I don't think Charlie's gonna fly. Delta. Save. Damn it, Wookie. Alright. So then... slide gantry rail all the way to the posterior. Reinforce fairings with struts attached to decouplers. Ah, yes, because you're going to have to jettison said struts. Am I just canceling everything out with this other gantry rail? Probably. So here's the $1,000 question. If I attach it here and then shift it like this, how is it going to... Oh, that's the most I can shift. Dang it, I'm going to have to rebuild that panel. And it's going to be awkward. Hold on, I want to see what that hinge does. If it articulates where it is, or... Yeah, it does. That's pretty awesome. There's butt end attachment nodes on the rail. Yeah, I didn't think these moved, though. Wait, no? Uh-oh, I'm doing something wrong. I've made simulation gaming go into all caps mode. Yeah, silly delay. Alright, so, what did I screw up? I guess is the question. Okay, that was not... That did not function the way I wanted it to. And this won't move anymore. So maybe... No, we can't slide the hinge back anymore. Maybe we can... Oh, if I needed a second rail, then you can attach the butt end of the second rail to the hinge. My brain hurts trying to picture all these things in my head. I'm not that good at it, which is why I'd be a terrible construction worker. Make the panel I want to attach to a root part. Oh, yeah, I can parent this part. No, that's going to slide the whole thing. What am I doing? Okay, I see what you're saying. So since now that panel is the root part, no, I do this. Oh, geez, come on. And then this, and we're golden, I think. Alright, so we've got that. Gantry rail. Okay, you know what? You know what we're going to do very first is increase the speed of this gantry rail. I love how the delay, like, I am kind of dumb, but I love how the delay drives you guys crazy. I'm a terrible person. Oh, I'm gonna have to reroute the part. Yes. Is for some reason that hinge is no longer attached to the gantry. Oh, fantastic. What did you do? Why? Oh, really? This is what's cool now. How is this even a thing? Oh, I shouldn't have placed it. Yes, the 1, 2, 3, 4 keys do work. Now I'm going to see if Control Z still works. Control Z again. Alright, so we're just going to attach this wherever we can and then reroute our parent. You'd think it wouldn't be this difficult. Oh boy. That seems odd. Okay, reroute again. Let's hold the Alt key and see if, yeah, no attachments. Maybe? Is that not even a little bit? Holy hell. This is maddening. we may have in fact broken it. Very, very much so. Alright, so currently the hinge is the parent part, I think. So, alright. Where's my robotics menu? This is... Man, I was really hoping to get to more testing and, like, flight proofing and stuff. Like, this won't even attach to this. And that's not... that node isn't even centered. What the hell? Alright, let's just set that aside for a second and try something new. If we're going to have to rebuild the whole stupid thing, let's just rebuild the whole stupid thing. I need to be in aerodynamics. They'll attach to the bottom node, but not the top. So temporary fuel tank is a spacer. That's an idea. Detaching the fairing base after I got it attached, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Open, don't save. We could only hope, Wookie. We can only hope. Oh no. There we go. Alright. No? Okay, good. It did, in fact, actually load. I just have so much crap in here. Disposal unit delta, load. Alright. It's kind of my thought entirely, Wookie. Like, what the... Why? Why would he do this? Alright, so we'll slide this gantry rail all the way to the back. Oh no, wait. Because that's not the gantry rail I'm going to be using. So, you pick that up. Get rid of all but this. This is what we were going to do, right? One hinge. One rail. to rule them all. Alright, and now we will reroute from here to here, and we will grab the hinge, attach it here, I don't know, I think the less parts I have to deal with, the better. Well, this is super interesting. Okay. And reroute from here to here. Okay. God, I hope I didn't screw this whole thing up again. Yes. Awesome. It is. The way it organizes the list of parts in the craft file is determined by root part first, and then in order of attachment from then there down. So I think this worked. Now let's... Okay, yeah, I didn't want to mess with the hinge. I wanted gantry rail. Speed. Not going to let me right click on this gantry rail anymore. Well, that is new and or interesting. Okay then. I can't right click on anything anymore. Okay, save. Let's see if that old trick works. Yes, there we go. Alright, no, not the... Probably need to disable the coupling on that thing. Speed 3, 4. There we go. Yes, the Vab Kraken. I have seen so many Vab Krakens. Clink, and then the hinge gets us to like that. That might not quite be low enough. I don't know, let's reset everything. Reset the hinge, reset the gantry rail, slide it, nope, back. Oh, it's so much better when it moves quicker. And we'll just leave the clamshells open. Save, simulate. Yes. I'll say that trick only works very, very rarely. Most times, like especially with real big rockets, it doesn't. I think our part count is low enough right now to where it will, but that will certainly change. Close. I'm really hoping we won't. I'm really hoping this will kind of work. I'm hoping this is about the ground clearance we can get when we're sitting on the moon. I mean, that would be awesome, but, you know, we'll just... That gantry rail sounds like it's really unhappy with life. Okay, hey. Should probably make it so that hinge can articulate in the other direction. I really doubt this tipping is a problem that we're going to actually have, but it is interesting either way. And yeah, I think that'll work. That looks acceptable to me. So let's build out some stuff underneath it. Revert to VAB. Oh yeah, we're gonna have landing legs and some fuel tanks and some engines that are going to be entirely cheaty. I have but a single finger of whiskey left. So sad. What the hell, gantry rail? What in the actual F are you doing? This is very interesting. Let's just load it from save and see if it's in the correct format. Oh yeah, like these are going to be the Aero shell fairings for launch. It's not going to be contained within anything else. This is going to be the top of the rocket, physically. Disposal unit Delta? Load? What the hell? Why you be so screwy? Okay. Maybe I just left some stuff. Nope, it sure thinks that's its maximum. So let me just see if maybe the animations are screwed up. Yeah, slides right off the rail. That is perfect. I can dig it. Motherfucker. Close up the... What? Oh, I hit default on everything. That's why. So I'm not sure about my willingness to try to deal with this whole gantry rail thing again. So that might just get left the hell alone. Alright. Let's build out a landing stage underneath it and just see how well this works. Yeah, looks about right. Actually, totally don't need that much. We do need to pressurize them, unfortunately. Alright, engines. I'm going to go with the Astris. For reasons. The dude bro who always skips leg day. Astris 2. Yep. Here comes good old Cheaty McCheaterson to clip these into the fuel tanks. Bump. Oh yeah, 3,500 meters per second. Excellent. Alright. Landing legs. Those are in utility, aren't they? What's our total tonnage? 20 tons. Okay. And with 3,500 meters per second, we can totally, like, I don't know, we can probably round out our capture into orbit and land on that, but hopefully we'll have a bit of our hydrolock stage left to make this a thing. Only if, Wookie. Or if only. No, this whole thing might get a little more than excessively cheaty. Because we're totally going to tuck everything away into the fairing. I don't feel bad about doing that, because that's all empty space in there. But see, this is a visual glitch. This is not actually a thing. Like, check out this animation on the rail. The rail's not actually like that. because it just goes right off the edge. So hopefully when we build the actual thing, the rail won't really be sticking out, but I really just, God, I don't want to deal with that anymore. And that's as far back as it'll go. Pay no attention to the rail. Alright, and I do want to open the clamshell just to observe ground clearances. Okay, perfect. That should be no big deal. Alright, save. Oh, before I do anything else, no. There we go, save. Simulate. How much are these? Oh, they're costing me less than, well, right around 400 a pop, so not a bad deal. I'll say, I think very early on in the series, I was actually making like a tank cap that would tuck inside the fairing, but I kept getting this glitch where it would like push it out of the fairing, and it really frustrated me, so I just eventually stopped doing it. What mission would be really epic? I'm a little confused. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Well, that worked. That worked real well. I think we just lost the landing legs. Okay. That proves some stuff. We need better landing legs. And magically, the gantry rail is entirely contained within the fairing. I'm hoping it will be a good mission, and not a crapshoot. Okay, the dogs are gonna go crazy for a little bit. I greatly apologize. I can't tell exactly where the ground is, but let's get this rover off. I'm real sorry about the dogs. Decouple. Switch brakes. Hey, that worked real well. That worked surprisingly well. Alright, control from here. Can we drive back on it? Let's take the brakes off first. Yes. Brakes. Okay. Let's switch back. Other way. There we go. I'm pretty sure this is not going to work, but I just want to see. Yeah. I'll say Lady Crash just got home. So that's why the dogs are going crazy. No! Okay. Almost. Almost. Oh, I have the dumbest of ideas. Why does it bring up the controls for things that I'm not a party to? Oh, I can control all the robotics. Oh, this is interesting. Alright, come on. Boom arm. Why do your brakes not work at all? That's as far as the boom arm will go, huh? He is. Magnet on. Ka-thunk. I hope that worked. It did not. Dang it. Alright. Brakes. Driving. Alright, that might be as good as we're gonna get. Let's, Did something just break? Oh. Why are you moving? I'm not telling you to move. Did I do some numbers or something? Yeah, I'll say what I need to figure out some means of attaching the power couple inside of this once we're done, which probably means I'm going to have to. Alright, well, let's get back into the VAB and then we'll talk about this stuff. Yeah, so I think we might have to go with the 2 rails approach and get that platform good and flat. And then we still, I mean, we could probably line the bottom of that platform with magnets so as to attach the power couple inside of it when we're done. And yeah, these things are useless. Y'all can go away. So let's worry about that part first. Robotics. Scroll down. Clamshell. We're never actually going to get to launch this thing and see if how much structural additions we need to make. I'm hoping magnets on the platform will work, because that's just the simplest route to go about it. Alright, so about this whole second magnet thing, or second rail. So we have, let me just articulate this stuff out to its fullest. Okay, and then so we have well, yeah, we saved it before we went outside, so let's do that. Oh, we're going to have an AV. Oh, that's only when it's full of fuel. It won't necessarily be full of fuel. Alright, robotics. I don't want to duplicate that one. Seriously, you're only going to go radially? Scale down. Well, that's very interesting indeed. Also not at all what I had intended. Oh, no, hinge. Down. And then another hinge. Here, yeah? Am I doing this right? I'm doing this totally wrong, but whatever. that's about what we're looking for as far as total articulation, yeah? Okay, so let's see how well it packages up and watch it not package up very well at all. Add group. Why does it have to... Can I move you? Yeah. Oh, that is super handy. Good job, people who made this mod. Down group, down group. No, that's gantry rail. You go up. There's clamshell down group. There we go. Oh, why did I put that away? I needed that still. I need to figure out the default positions for things. Alright, so hinge default, gantry rail, default. Okay, that's interesting. Oh yeah, that's right, because I didn't attach it to the thing. And that would have to slide all the way the hell back there. Why isn't it moving on the central attachment node? That's about where that's going to rest. So I have to do something about this other gantry rail. You know, say I started working on it in the SPH, but having to deal with this fairing instantly frustrated me, so I stopped. Because I am easily frustrated. It's not going to let me place you at all, really. Okay, there's that. What are you... Okay, that... Wow, the weirdness. Okay, so you think flipping the second rail upside down might be the key? It's just weird how it's moving the end bits and not the center hub. I really need to stop doing that. Control Z. Alright, let's default the second rail. Will you even... Why are you... What? This is gonna be maddening. Okay. Let's default this rail for the time being. That's gonna stick way the hell out. Yes. Oh god, Infernal Robotics, I love you so much. Why are you such an impossible pile of gosu? No. 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 Why? No. No. Now it won't even attach to anything. It doesn't even look like it's on the hinge. Oh, it is. Okay. Alright. No. This is absolutely maddening. We do have other options, however. Hydraulic cylinders, for instance. Let's just see if this might be a little simpler. for instance, we put one of these on here and then went and got ourselves really, you're gonna do this to me? Yeah, no, this is not simpler at all, is it? This actually takes up way more space. Then we're going to need another hinge here, and we're facing the other way, and we're... Oh yeah, there will be struts. Definitely. We're just trying to figure out the basics first. Okay. Where did I just leave that thing? Ha! Alright. So where did... Oh, of course you did. Of course you put all the new parts in the clamshell action group. That makes sense, doesn't it? Alright, gantry rail A. Gets us to, like, here. No, not that hinge yet. Hydraulic cylinder. Rototron. We need one of all the robotics for doing all of the things. We can probably hit about that angle. Huh. God, it's so ugly. It it lacks all of the anything. All right, hold on one second. Rototron. Yeah, we do want it to that side so that when we... Let's just default. Nope, default. Gantry rail, you can go all the way to this side, and let's see how this whole thing looks when we... Man. Alright. Let's try the cheater's route. Right about there. Why are we offset so much? Oh, that's the hinge, Rototron, cylinder, gantry rail. That moves you that way, that moves you that way. Yeah, I had the thing on. You need to be like right here-ish. Almost. Alright, that looks about right. And I really hope so. Save. Oh, let's put some different landing legs on here and see if we can't get some semblance of realism. Maybe. Those broke. Gotta go with these. What in the hell? Good God. No. You know what? We're gonna stripe most of the fuel out of this because that's how it's actually going to be when we land. And try these landing legs again. Come on. I've pushed them too far into the thing. That should give us enough clearance. That looks right. Save. Simulate. Oh boy. Yeah, I really hope we can get this right, because, man, I will be so mad if we land this thing on the moon and it goes all crackeny. Oh. And I really wanted to get a flight test in. So I really hope this works. Because if it doesn't, we're going to be, I'm going to be so angry. the crap show. Hey, the landing gear is held out. That's awesome. Groups. Alright. Gantry rail. Whoa. Okay. Yep. Struts on things. Oh, okay. Cylinder. Rotatron. Let's say, look, if you're extra good, I'll do a Mars landing live. I'm not sure I want anyone to witness what the hell this thing is going to do. Because this is going to be, air. And now that's flat, so that's a more accurate representation of how that thing will sit. Hopefully. Alright. So far so good. Let's turn brakes on now. Decouple. Move. Brakes off. Smooth as butter. Control from here. Brakes off. It's so nice having brake lights, isn't it? Oh, come on, you can do it. Get up there. Stupid hex panel. Takunk. Brakes. Yes. Alright, so. Oh, okay. That hinge is not doing what I want it to do. Yes. Rotatron. I think this works. I mean, despite being entirely too cheaty. Yeah. I mean, if you do things in the proper order, it'll work. Fantastic. Talk to the hand. Alright, I'm happy with this. Revert flight vehicle assembly building. Let's strut it up and take it on a very quick test launch for rigidity, I guess. You know, why not? Need to fly something. Yes, I will add magnets to the platform. Remind me as soon as the VAB loads, because that's probably the first thing I should do, other than moving the decoupler a little subsurface-y. Accurate description, Wookie. Alright, so, dang it. Can I pick the gantry rail? Is that the gantry rail? Nope, that's the fuel tank. Control Z. That part of the gantry rail is not actually there. I just need to... Nope, that's the whole assembly. Good. No, I guess I did not catch the SpaceX reference earlier, Wookie. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible human being. Oh, come on. Seriously? Alright, come on. Where is... Gantry rail? Yes, okay, let's move this up so that we can strut some things. Oh boy. That hinge kind of upsets me, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm also not going to do anything about it. Just so we're clear on that. You know, if you want to go the other way with the other strut, that's fine too. Is that going to throw things off? Alright, strut the platform. Strut the fairings from the inside to the smallest decouplers. And don't forget to remove ejection force from the decouplers. Alright. One second, I want to strut the robotics parts first. Ah, dang it, that was not what I meant to do. Unless simulation gaming, you can tell me that I'm screwing everything up by adding these struts. But I thought if, like, this base plate doesn't move in relation to this part, just as how this base plate doesn't move in relation to this, and that hinge in this part should be static. So it shouldn't... Is it ruining things? I just kind of need like a yes-no. Did I screw everything up? I mean, I hope so, but I don't know if I am or not. That's... Alright, but I can strut the platform. So, we'll do it in 4x. Decoupler first. Sure, all 4 of those connected. Okay, good. Let's get 2 more on here. Did we get any on the parent part? Probably not. We should do that. I mean, kinda. Why didn't that one attach? That makes me a little upset. They're just structural decouplers. They don't matter a whole lot. Alright. Let's do that and see if that works. No, not really. Either of those two have attached. Oh, no. Dang you, garbage collection, screwing everything up all the time. Now I have this ghost fairing sitting here that I can't do much with. There we go. Alright, anyway. So. Boy, this should not be that difficult. There's that one. Which one goes away? That one. Okay, good. Not that serious. Yes, alright, now. Pulsified, how's it going? A British quote-unquote friend? Test flight, test flight, test flight. Okay, clamshell. Oh, come on. Stupid, 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 stupid. There we go. This clamshell. Close. This action group renamed. Platform. Platform. Arm. Yeah, I've had a little. Isaac, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Alright. So, let's, no. Oh. All the things moved. You know, we're not going to worry about that right now. We are, however, going to test for rigidity on our flight profile. Oh, that kind of friend. I thought you were talking more like frenemy, Pulsified. Like, here's this person I'm civil with, but really I can't stand him. Well, Isaac, I built this rover to clean up a nuclear mess that I made on the moon. I built this lander to deliver it to the moon where it can clean up said mess and deposit it back into the launch vehicle and then dispose of it. And now we're just going to test it for flight rigidity. Alright. So, no, that's flight cylinder, diameter, length, diameter, fillet, length. I guess it really doesn't matter if it clears those Astros engines or not. Let's just get an engine underneath this thing and get it into the atmosphere. Can we do this on a single E1? Yeah. Kerosene liquid ox. 124 tons. That is an accurate description of the events that are about to unfold, Wookiee. Undoubtedly so. We're going to bolt an avionics core on here just because we need one. Guidance unit 1 meter. That should give us more than enough authority. Let's put our E1 back on here. Come on. There we go. Yes. Tuck that in. We're going to have avionics problems with this, but we'll get it up to about half fuel. Add a longer tank and fins. Yeah, you're probably right. Length. I'm not going above the avionics limit of that one dump. You know, 7 tons. That'll burn off in about 4.5 seconds. I should probably look at aerodynamics. So yes, this stubby little guy. And some launch clamps. I should probably adjust staging for things, huh? Yeah, where's Delta V? Oh, I had it up the whole time. Oh man, we're not even going to get off the ground. We're at 0.95. Oops. There we go. We'll figure out what comes next after we figure out how this, how well this goes. Yeah, you're probably right. Dang it, simulation. Why do you have to be right all the time? I think that'll be enough. Alright. E1, clamps. That probably needs to be its own stage. What is the... Oh, that's the... fairing ejection? Really? That doesn't even need to be a thing, really. That's struts. Those need to be like absolute last. So we'll move the disastrous engines down here. And then the parachutes. That's those four. That's the rover. And that's the fairing base. I thought I disabled staging on that. How's the Mars crew doing? You'll find out tomorrow morning. I'm not ruining anything. Don't try to get me to spoil my series. I'm out of whiskey, and it's obvious at this point. A space barge with passengers. Most crew I'm comfortable shuttling around anywhere in RSS-RO is about 3 at this point, although we'll move to 6 soon. So if you haven't seen any of the stuff I've posted to YouTube, that's probably the place to check for more large-scale builds like this. I use Twitch as kind of a build-a-sode, or build-out stuff for the YouTube series. Yes, Wookie, this is a... Wow, buddy. Come on. And of course, that's a term of endearment. Pulsified, what do you mean, oh no, he just messaged you? I thought you were, quote, friends. Are you talking about German Kerman? And German Kerman. I'll say, yeah, I really get irritated very quickly on how much RSS-RO crashes, which is why I had to cut down the part count so much. Alright, ignition! We're gonna let this spool up and run for a second, because 1.06 is kind of sad. Yeah, Pulsified's got you. Clamps off. A very lackluster lift off. I don't know if they spilled coffee or not. They might have. I would assume maybe. And thank you for posting that, Wookie. Greatly appreciated. I have to fly this thing, and by fly it I mean ignore it entirely while I just let it do its own thing. This rock. I'm laughing at both you and Pulsified. It's the pork rinds and beer rocket. Alright. We're gonna angle back to the 270 just a little bit, so that depending on how high, we don't even really want to go all that high, do we? Oh yeah, we do. We want to stress test the shit out of this thing. So let's just lean into it. Doesn't matter where we land. Actually, the more obtuse a place, the better, but land might be beneficial, so maybe we should go north, not south. I don't want to go to Cuba today. We're probably going to overshoot Cuba by quite a lot, but if we can keep lower in the atmosphere, might be better. You want me to spin stabilize this? It's got fins, it doesn't need to be spin stabilized. Wookie. I'm gonna screenshot that. Kentucky Kev would be upset. Oh, are they shifting? Actually, yeah, let's, oh, we don't have very good roll authority because we've only got fins, but... Yeah. Well, that was super interesting. Yeah, you're right. Those fairings are wobbling around quite a bit. I was trying to stress test them a little, so... And Isaac, this is RSS, so this is actually a real-scale solar system with actual Earth and actual Moon. And yes, I do in fact have a base on the Moon, and I have a crew on its way to Mars. Oh, we're descending already. Let's get rid of that. Oh, you know what would have been really great to have on this? RCS. Oh no, it's okay, dude. You're 100% A-okay, Isaac. I mean, I really appreciate you dropping in and checking out the stream. Good thing these engines have a gimbal. Alright, let's see if edit groups. Is this the actual clamshell? Yes. We have wings! We can fly! We'll save those parachutes until we're out of fuel. Oh, that was kind of my thoughts exactly, Wookie. We are actually, well, kind of slowing down. Thrust to weight ratio is not that great, 0.64. We're over Earth's shores. Oh, good. This is gonna go well. This whole test is for nothing if we do a water landing. I have no idea if RCS Build Aid would know what to do with this thing, or where it would assume the center of mass. I assume it's going to calculate the center of mass based on where the parts are currently. That would just make the most sense. I'm trying to get this thing to come down over land. Yeah, we have that Rototron up here. We could just try to drive onto the fairing shells. I don't know if we're going to make land or not. I'm gonna close up the clamshells a bit and hope... Oh, come on. Purchase additional time. That would have been smart. Come on, little guy, you can do it. I should probably just revert this to launch and try again. I know the fairings need to be reinforced. I also know that they need to be resized, but I think I'm going to wait to do that until not during a live stream. I also think that we're not quite going to make it. Yeah, I don't think our thrust to weight ratio is ever going to quite come up to the positive range. And really testing if this thing can land on parachutes doesn't really matter a whole lot, although we could test, make sure all the robotics parts work. Yeah, you're right. Alright, revert, launch. We'll just go up a little bit and try to land it, and then see if all of our robotics things still work. Oy vey. Yeah, I wonder how long this loading screen's gonna be. Although somehow I think we're missing out by not testing to see if it floats. Never know if we're gonna find the one puddle on the moon. Alright, here we go. Close. Come on. SAS up. Throttle set to full, ignition. Launch. Alright, let's see how badly I can pilot it this time. Yeah, I guess if we go straight north, we have to go a lot of straight north if we're going to get a solid landing out of this. So let's try not to stress test the fairings just yet. It does make me sad, those wheels poking through like that. Well, thanks for stopping by, Pulsified. Greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you on Discord, and I'll see you next week. I should be going... Yeah, we're not going to run this engine to its full extent. Let's go west, young man. Panama City Beach. Scare the kids on spring break. I'm down. My in-laws they winter in near like Destin, but they get out of there before the spring break crowd shows up, and I can't say honestly that I blame them because I'm a crotchety old man. -16 Celsius. Yeah, no. I would literally die. It's like 76 degrees in my house right now, and I'm still wearing a hoodie and like comfy pants and socks. If you name this thing Bodie McBoatface and it goes to the moon where there's literally no water, I will never forgive you. Although I will go ahead and go for the name because I believe in the democratic process. Alright, we're gonna kill it here. Stage it off. Oh, okay. That worked. That worked real well. Oh, I'd rather point you to retrograde. There we go. That should work, right? And we can totally open these things up. Yeah, maybe, kinda, maybe. Alright. Hey, this works. We can totally use this on any atmospheric planet. That clamshell fairing provides a surprising amount of stability. Like, I'm not touching the controls, this is just doing it all on its own. We could use this for any number of, like, Titan or Venus or even Mars kind of systems. This is really surprising. So, if I fold these up, yeah, I know exactly how much authority I have, but the amount of authority I have grows based on how much clamshell I have. Like, there's a lot. That's full open. And a little less, but it does default into the airstream. Okay. I can dig it. You want to see the FAR window? Bring this down so we can take a look at it. Is it in flight data? Dynamic pressure, lift, drag. Yeah, look at that. Down to 22 kilonewtons of drag. That's pretty cool. Man, all the math behind that, it just amazes me. So, not that we're going to do it because it makes the ramp thing impractical, but I wonder if that drag figure and the resulting stability would go way up if we had 4 of these clamshells instead of 2. Alright, let's also get the gear out. Okay. Are those below the engine bells? Yes, but only barely. And actual altitude 2 kilometers. 96 meters per second. We should oh, I didn't adjust the parachutes into their own stage. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on! No. Oh, that's gonna work real well. Why you do this to me? Straighten out, come on. Whew. Okay. We can kill that. And 7.6 meters per second. That's a little harsh, but we still got some fuel in here. 21 seconds worth. And yet I can't even land on a runway when I actually try. Yes. Perfect. Alright, let's FAR, you can go away now. Edit groups. The clamshell. Gantry rail. Seriously? Oh boy. Yeah, I think those struts screwed everything up. Oh wait, platform is strutted. Why did those not decouple? Enable crossfeed. They're still attached, but I can't decouple them. Oh great. Yeah. Maybe we can just break them all. Yeah. I screwed up everything with them struts. Veos! Dude! I hate to do this to you. I just screwed everything else up with struts. You just missed what would have been a successful test flight. I have to go delete a bunch of struts. I guess I'm going to need another structural part on top of that decoupler thing in order to make them decouple properly. And oh, that's so frustrating. Oh god, it's 8 o'clock. Alright. Man, I feel terrible. I'm having such a good time testing this thing out, but I really have to go do homework and a bunch of other things like eat dinner. I know Veos is famous. I'm super flattered he made it here just in time for me to have to go do other stuff. Damn it. Veos, you're killing me, man. Although I'm really excited you made it to the stream. But damn it. I have to go do other things. So we're going to have to pick up the rest of this build. I'm going to figure out something for these struts. So hopefully next build-a-sode we can just jump straight into flight testing and get it ready to go from there. But I got to go do homework. Thanks for being awesome, Veos. So everybody, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. This was a blast. I love doing this, and I love hanging out with all of you. So I will catch you next week. Same crash time, same crash channel, etc., etc. But we're gonna figure out the problems with this thing so we can get it deployed to the moon. And of course, a new episode going up to the YouTube channel tomorrow morning. I hope you all catch it. It's not very good, but you know, it's par for the course. Anyway, so thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. I really do appreciate it, and I will see all of you in the next one. I'm coming, Frankie. I'm coming. Until then, see you later.